The pursuit of greatness begins at first light and never, ever ends. Time is the enemy, the ally, and the holy grail of every race car driver. Who will be victorious? Only time will tell. Let's go.
Welcome to Race Day and welcome to the Majors 24. The intro you just watched is for the main Majors series, where we race a little bit of everything and a lot of just the biggest events in the world. Now, if you've enjoyed your experience this week, you are welcome and encouraged to sign up for our main series. Our next race is right back here at Le Mans next week, but it's a historic race where we are running the HPD, GT1s, and Porsche 911 Cup car in a recreation of the rain-soaked 2001 version of Le Mans. In another month after that, we will be at Spa for the 2.4 hours of Spa in the GT3 cars, and we race so much more. For those who are only interested in team endurance events, we also have our M-Tech series that will be starting Season 2 in the fall. Now, there's much, much more. Please feel free to check out the schedule on majorseries.com. All right, I appreciate you indulging me a little promotion there. Now, let's get back to the 24-hour race. The race servers should be launching right about now, and for those of you driving the first stint, please feel free to join the session while you listen to the briefing. The opening 20 minutes of the session is not really for practice. As a matter of fact, it's not for practice at all, but rather to organize all the cars at the start-finish for your very own Le Mans grid photo. You don't have to participate in the photo, but the grid photo is an iconic tradition here. Consider it memorabilia for your race. The LMP1 cars, for the photo, the LMP1 car should line up at the front of the grid, followed by the LMP2 and then the GTE, but I wouldn't be too fussy about it. By 15 minutes after the hour, everyone should be on the track near the start finish, and at that point, get in your blimp, chopper, or custom cameras and start taking those screenshots. Please do share those screenshots on your own social media or in the Majors Discord screenshot channel. Now, let's get to the actual race rules and protocol. At 20 minutes after the hour, qualifying will begin. And in all the splits except for split 1, all the classes can qualify at the same time. It's a 40-minute, best of 4 laps, lone qualifying session. In split 1 will be just a little bit different. The LMP2 and GTE classes will qualify from 20 minutes after the hour until 45 minutes after the hour, at which point the LMP1s will take center stage for Hyperpole, where the 10 cars vie for the Team 126 Racing Pole Award, broadcast live on GSRC, just like the rest of the 24-hour race, all of it in its entirety live on GSRC. At the top of the hour, qualifying will be over. The green flag will await, and the journey will truly begin. Now, do want to note that the driver who qualifies for your team must start the race. The race start will be a rolling double file start, and on the formation lap, we ask the leader in LMP2 and the leader in GTE maintain a 10-second gap to the last car in the class ahead. The LMP1 leader may go anytime after the pace car leaves the track and they have exited the last chicane. The LMP2 and GTE classes will go on green. Now, as far as the actual racing is concerned, between class passing at this track is far easier than at most, but let's be clear, we expect that slower cars will always take the preferred line and will never block or make a defensive move against a faster class. We also expect that faster classes will make passes in a safe way, usually off the preferred line or to the outside around a corner. If a faster class wishes to pass to the inside prior to a corner or a chicane, they must have reasonable position on the slower car before turn-in, i.e. significant overlap. Blatant dive bombs are to be avoided. When racing versus your own class, you are allowed one defensive move, but more than one is considered blocking, which is not legal. Now, in-sim communication. Please only communicate with your own team in your own team channel or with race control. And of course, that's only for the top split. There is no need to say pass left or pass right, either verbally or in text, throughout the entire race. There's also no need to say thank you every time somebody lets you pass. If you do make a mistake, you are certainly allowed and encouraged to say a simple "I'm sorry." If you get into an incident, do not verbally or via text abuse the driver who you think is at fault. Now, as far as those incidents are concerned, race control and protest protocol, in the top split, if you are involved in an incident and you would like the incident reviewed, you can communicate with race control in the sim or on Discord in the Majors 24 protest channel. In either case, the protocol is the same. Simply indicate split 1, your car number, and the lap the incident happened. We will find it. You don't need to name and shame, do not indicate the other car number or team name, no need to describe the incident. We will find it. Okay, if we have questions, we'll ask. Otherwise, we will acknowledge your request and we'll let you know the outcome. In splits 2 through 8, you will use the Majors 24 protest channel, but that should only be used for seriously egregious incidents. This is not for normal racing incidents. Drivers who are intentionally wrecking or staying stationary on the track, or perhaps you've got somebody who's blinking and they won't leave the track, their internet connection is really bad and it's causing danger to everyone else around them, or maybe you've got somebody who is verbally abusing other competitors and will not stop. Those are great reasons to use the protest channel if you are in splits 2 through 8. When you use the protest channel on Discord, indicate your split number, your car number, and describe the incident briefly, okay? When you're describing the incident, do not use profanity and be concise in your comments, okay? Try to take emotion out of it. If the incident falls into a category of something that we would look at, we will join your server and investigate it. Now, split 1 will of course have full course yellows, and that process has been communicated to those teams separately, so we don't need to cover it here. Now, as you can quite imagine, putting on this event has been an incredible effort from so many people, and I'd like to take a moment to thank some. First, I want to thank Eric Mickey and Trevor Vavrosky from the competition committee for the idea and inspiration to bring this race to life. They really pushed hard for it all spring. I want to thank Sam Harper for answering a million questions in the Discord and handling hundreds of team requests, literally hundreds and hundreds of team request changes throughout the week. Robert Covey for helping us audit the pre-qualification results and for hosting multiple team sessions throughout the week when our other sessions filled up, and just to give everybody a flavor of joining a team session. I also want to thank all of our Majors regulars who have been very welcoming to a swarm of new folks. And finally, I want to thank you, the drivers. I have been blown away by the interest and passion from the community for this event. Our modest goal is that you walk away from the race tomorrow feeling that you were part of something special and something you would want to do again. Now, hopefully the starting drivers are making their way around the track to the start-finish for the grid photo. For everybody else, teams, good luck and welcome to France.